Hitler expected Moscow to fall in weeks. But the road to the Soviet capital became a graveyard of tanks, men, and ambition. Mud halted entire armies. Winter froze rifles to soldiers' hands. Siberian shock troops arrived like ghosts out of the snow. And Hitler's no-retreat order trapped his own men in the cold. This is the moment Nazi Germany was stopped at the gates. This is the Battle of Moscow. When Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, he believed the Soviet Union would collapse inside of 12 weeks. The plan assumed limited the Soviet reserves, fast mechanized victory, and a quick march into Moscow. No winter clothing was issued. No long-term supply chain was prepared. Germany prepared for a sprint, not a marathon. But Moscow wasn't just another city. It was the Soviet Union's rail hub, government seat, and symbolic heart. And Hitler's fantasy timeline collapsed almost instantly. German intelligence vastly underestimated Soviet manpower, believing the Red Army had fewer than half of its actual available divisions. This false assumption meant that every new Soviet unit appearing on the battlefield seemed to Germany like an impossibility. Yet, they kept coming. In October, the skies opened, unleashing Rasputitsa, the dreaded autumn mud. It followed tanks up to their turrets. Fuel trucks stalled in place. Horses collapsed from exhaustion. Drained infantry marched in freezing, knee-deep sludge. German soldiers said it felt like the earth was grabbing us. It wasn't the Red Army stopping Army Group Center. It was the mud. By November, temperatures plunged below 20 degrees Celsius. Then 30. Then colder. The Wehrmacht was unprepared. Weapons cracked in half. Tanks wouldn't start. Engines needed fires built under them. Frostbite incapacitated entire companies. Soldiers wrapped boots in paper. Machine guns froze solid after a few bursts. All of this happened before the Soviet counterattack even began. Germany's army was freezing to death before it reached the Soviet capital. Some units reported losing more men to exposure than to Soviet gunfire. The frostbite cases surged into the tens of thousands, overwhelming field hospitals that had no winter equipment. Soldiers described hearing frozen bodies shatter as they were moved. A haunting testament to the conditions. Then came the reinforcements Hitler never expected. Siberian troops from the Far East. Elite units trained for sub-zero warfare. They arrived with white winter camouflage, modern skis, cold weather gear, and fresh morale. Japan's spies had reported the Soviets would not be attacked in the east. So Stalin deployed his best winter fighters west. On December 5th, the Soviets launched a counteroffensive that caught the exhausted Germans completely off guard. Siberian shock troops smashed through the frozen German lines, forcing the Wehrmacht into its first major retreat of the war. Many of these Siberian divisions were veterans of brutal border skirmishes with Japan. Their discipline, marksmanship, and cold weather expertise gave them a decisive edge. Their arrival didn't just strengthen Soviet defenses. It transformed the front into a battlefield where Germans were outmatched physically and psychologically. Panicked, Hitler issued one of his most infamous commands: no retreat anywhere, under any circumstances. But this order shattered German morale. Commanders fumed. Officers risked execution for tactical withdrawals. Entire units were encircled because they were forbidden to fall back. The disaster was so severe that German generals later wrote, "Moscow was not lost to the Red Army. It was lost to Hitler." The Battle of Moscow was now the first time Nazi Germany was decisively stopped. The Battle of Moscow broke the myth of German invincibility and proved the Soviet Union would fight to survive. Next time, Episode 20. the Philippines fall. Bataan and the Corregidor. A brutal stand, a devastating march, a turning point in the Pacific. Subscribe to follow the war in color.